This is just a quick brief on the video. I wasn't going to put it out, but I felt I owed it to you guys to pretty much tell you where my head's at the minute. 24 hours earlier, this is what happened. I don't know what it is at the minute, folks. I have just lost all interest in the outdoors completely. I don't know why, can't put my finger on it. Probably because I've lost my wingman for a bit, maybe. Some of you have asked, where's Gord? Not for me to say. We've not fallen out, far from it. In fact, we're still good mates. He's just got a lot of stuff going on, so he's out of action for a bit. The other lads, they live quite far away, and you know, everybody has a certain time where they're busy in the year, and I do as well. Luckily, I've got a pass to get out for tonight, but I am just not feeling the outdoors whatsoever. I'm going to go out. I'm going to try and force myself to go out. Even hiking at the moment, I don't know what it is. I bloody love hiking. This time last year, we were prepping for the Great Glen Way. I was out walking. This year, totally different. I don't know whether it's because I've got nothing to be focused on, but I have just got no enthusiasm to get outdoors. Anyway, we haven't got a plan. Let's go wherever and see where it takes us. Yeah, and that never happened either. I don't know what it was. I don't know what was up with me yesterday. I got to the bottom of the Longman, the Burway. I was planning to get up the top there. I was planning to go for a nice hike and then come back down to the van and then obviously find somewhere to pitch up, and you know the rest. Never got that far. Got to the bottom of the Burway. The gates were shut because it's all snowed and ice. Parking was an absolute joke. Couldn't get in anywhere. Bumped into Sue and Dave actually, who run Brow Farm campsite, so nice to see you guys. But whatever was up with me yesterday, I have no idea, and I still don't know what's up with me yet anyway. I don't know if it's to do with the weather. That's never bothered me in the past. Winter I've always embraced, and it's always been quite enjoyable when we've gone out. But as this mindset I'm in at the minute, I don't know if any of you guys are in exactly the same position, but at the moment I have just got no motivation whatsoever, and it is really peeing me off. It's not like me, this isn't, because I'd like to think I'm one for enjoying the outdoors. I like to think I'm a person that can portray the outdoors to hopefully get some of you guys out. Oh, look at this! It's happening! It's happening! What are you saying?
It's happening!
But at the moment, I am stuck in this rut and I don't know why. I really don't know. But the purpose of this video, if some of you have kept an eye on my YouTube community, you would have seen this morning that I said that there's not going to be a video out. I felt I owed it to you guys to put a video out. I'm not pressurizing myself to put a video out. I just felt I owed it to you guys just to give you some sort of idea of maybe what's going on in the future, and maybe also what we're going to be doing maybe in this year. So with that said, I was sat in the van yesterday. So yesterday I went up to Lith Hill, which is a local hill to me, and I sat there and had a pot noodle at dinner time. The views up there were fantastic, and then I came home. That's about as far as I got. And when I got home, I was getting all my kit out the van and I was looking around it and I was thinking, do you know what, Roberts, you really need to do some sort of tidying up in here. You need to start making space, because at the moment I'm fitting all these gadgets and they're great, don't get me wrong. You'll see that this projector screen I've managed to put up again. I'm not happy with that, but again, it's something that I've constructed. More than anything, I need to tidy up in here. I need to stop cluttering, and I need to start making space. And when I mean making space, I've got plenty of ideas for trips this year. There's going to be some on the Wales coast. I'm going to be hitting the mountains. There's going to be some wild camping. Back in the tent, I am missing the tent a little bit, I must say. I don't know whether it's because I've done quite a lot of this. I get bored quite easy, that's my problem. But if I'm going to be doing some longer trips in the van, I need to start thinking about space, because it's a small van. Space is very important. And in my cabinet below, I've got a lot of stuff that takes up a lot of room. I'll show you what I mean. So I've got 2 big batteries there. They need to come out. If I can condense that down to 1, that'd be great. I need to sort out this wiring as well. There's wiring going bloody everywhere. For those of you that have been around for a while, you'll notice that I did start with 1 battery in there. They are your typical 110 amp hour leisure batteries, lead acid. When I did my Tryfan trip last year, it was when I was on a break from YouTube. I went and hiked up Tryfan with Paul, the unfit bloke. There was Gord, there was Rich, there was loads of us there, and it was a great day. I had my cool box plumbed in, and I left the cool box in overnight, and the battery got down to 6.6 volts, which I was a little bit, oh sugar, I think I might have knackered that battery. So I opted to get another leisure battery, connect them up in parallel together, and I'm still a bit dubious to this day about power. So I've been looking at lithium batteries, lithium leisure batteries. Yes, they are quite expensive, but I've been looking at a particular model. I'll do a future video on that if I decide to get it. And the reason I've been looking at lithium is because you can pretty much drain it down to 0.5%, whereas a lead acid, typically you can't really drain that down more than 50% because it knackers the cells up inside. Again, the reason I've been looking at this particular 150 amp hour lithium battery is because 1, it's going to give me about 2000 watt of power. 2, it's lighter, and 3, it's going to save space for me. So if we put all those into perspective, it's lighter, I'm getting more power, and I'm saving space. It's a no-brainer for me. So it's going to allow me to fit more stuff that I've got cluttered in everywhere under the cabinet so it can't be seen. With that as well, I'm looking to put another shelf in my big cupboard. I've only got the 1 at the moment, and I feel that the bottom part, the depth of it, or sorry, the height of it is still too large, and I reckon I could get away with putting another shelf in there and start storing more stuff in there, because at the moment I've only got a bit of clothes, I've got my sleeping kit in the bottom, etc. But just look around, guys, and this is where I probably need your help more than anything. Yes, given it is a small van, but what else can I do to save space? In here, yes, it does look a bit of a tip hole at the minute, and I know you can't really see much. But if there's anyone else out there that's got a Vivaro van, then yeah, please hit me up in the comments, or if you've got a small van like this, let me know what you've done to save space, and so you can put things neatly, probably not so much hidden, but yeah, I just need more so to for space saving, and that's the reason I've been looking at this lithium battery. It is quite a bit of money, but speculate to accumulate and all that, isn't it, I guess. So that's an idea of what I've got in mind, and that might be coming in a future video anyway. I need to sort that wiring out that comes from the fuse box to my consumers as well. It'll look even neater if I just popped it into some conduit pipe, which I have got. I've got the projector screen up there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. That's still temporary. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with that. But yeah, I'm just looking around thinking, is there any more space? Who knows? But just a quick update from me. That's what's happening. My frame of mind at the moment isn't really into the outdoors. I'm hoping all that'll change. Maybe not next weekend because I'm away in York all this week, but I'm hoping the week after I can get out. I'm in a better frame of mind, and I can hopefully get some walks in, and it can continue from there. I don't know if the weather's played a big part in it. I really don't know. But let's see where we go from there anyway. Apologies, this has been a bit of a mix and match video. I just wanted to keep you guys updated on maybe what I'm going to be doing with the van. Yes, and I know I do keep saying it, but there is going to be some wild camping coming. There's a date, there's a couple of dates put in the diary for when we're going to be heading back out in the tent. And to be honest, I am looking forward to it. Just at this moment, I just don't have any motivation to get out. But I know if I'm going with, I'm the type of guy, if I'm in the frame of mind where I'm going with someone else, I don't like letting people down. So that's where I am at the moment, guys. The van, I'm really happy with it. It's my first build. And what I've done in this van, I am very, very proud of myself for. There are certain things I would like to change, but it's a winter job and those can be done throughout the months. That said, I'm going to stop rabbiting on now. Thank you to you guys that have stuck around from the beginning. Thank you to you new people that have joined on board. This isn't normal content, don't worry. There will be some. I'm normally one for nice views, great park ups, great pictures of tents, or great mountains to pitch a tent on, etc. And I'm hoping that we'll continue to do that very soon. Thanks ever so much for sticking with me, guys, and I'll see you on another adventure.